YouTube, boy Killa Camm back with another reaction video. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of excited about this one, so we gonna get right into it, man. Got the Corvette ZR1. My boy Cletus McFarlane.
You want to hear the chip?
Y'all ain't hip on Cletus, man. Cletus right here, Cletus McFarlane, but his page is crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. His whole vehicle lineup is crazy, honestly.
No.
Let's get right into it, though. Got me some little grub. That sound crazy.
That sounds mean. Smooth up there at 8,000.
Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Please McFarlane YouTube channel. Month of Freedom.
Guys, we are freaking out right now because we are at Circuit of the Americas. Look at this beautiful 4 horsepower twin turbo 5.5 liter flat plane
When he gonna
crank
drive it?
LT7 powered Corvette.
It's 35 minutes. We ain't gonna watch the whole thing.
Look at it, brother. Carbon fiber as far as the eye can see. A massive wing. And did I mention twin turbo?
Twin turbo.
1,064 horsepower, dude. Oh,
Let me get my view together right quick.
this is an unbelievable opportunity.
Absolutely.
We're about to be having a blast. 76 millimeter turbos. You guys realize? How big that is? Like, I've gone 8s in the quarter mile on smaller turbos than that. These things out of the box, bone stock with a warranty from Chevrolet, are supposed to go 9s in the quarter mile. That's really fast. So, but it's more than that. It's a car that can turn and run around racetracks. It's got insane brakes, but it can still run 9s in the quarter mile. So, just fired up to see these puppies in person.
They got them ones back to back,
So
too.
damn cool. Obviously, we all know the ZR1 is the king of the Corvette brand.
Corvettes, man.
So this has been long
I
awaited.
still want a
from
C7
C8s,
ZR1.
but they're finally here, and I gotta say, they're freaking insane. They look amazing.
I mean, hit the trunk button.
I feel it look like a Ferrari.
I mean, what are they doing? They can't kick us out, right? We're already.
I can't. And how about the fact that we're like ripping? You know, Chevy didn't bring us out and let us drive around the block.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, we'll rent Circuit of the Americas. This is no joke as far as racetracks go. A lot of really tight turns. This is a bad to the bone track. Look at this wing.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
Golly.
Big wing.
Damn.
We got dinner on that.
I ain't gonna lie, that wing
Big
is crazy.
pimpin'. Oh, look at the color on the wheels.
Let's get to it.
Oh my gosh. We're about to see it for the first time.
So,
Color on the wheels.
Bro, them wheels is crazy.
get down.
Oh my gosh. We're about to see it for the first time.
So,
It's gotta be
the
only for the ZR1.
Sounded really cool. The NALT6. The LT7, though, twin turbo. Not a lot you can see from right here. To be
Them
honest.
mugs small.
You know what I mean?
Okay, no, it ain't.
Love to see the turds.
That's just the intake
Nah,
manifold.
dude, the turbos are down low. We got that center of gravity.
Right there, is that?
That's a cat.
Yeah, the turbos are way down
Way
here.
under.
I mean, look at the intake,
Ain't
how
gonna be able
it's
to see
taking it from both sides.
Intake
This
manifold.
thing also has port
Heads.
injection and direct injection. So, you know,
Oh
a
my
lot
God.
going on that's a little bit different from the Z06. It's similar, you know, bottom end wise, but beefier rods for the boost. Here's your intercooler.
Ooh. So this them showing the
Big
inside.
interior shot on 26.
Oh, the carbon wheels.
That's what I go. I go ZR1
Yeah. I like this.
I mean, I go
okay,
yellow
So they got rid of the
on the
switch.
ZR1.
Got rid of the
Thing.
buttons on there.
Okay.
Screen's a little more jet looking. Alcantara everywhere. Seats are clean. All right, we gotta go inside.
Yeah, I go yellow. Bro. My fault, bro. What?
Everywhere, seats are clean.
I want that one.
Ah.
Bro, I wonder if that one functions. Look at the tire. Bro. That'll be hard as fuck to have that one. Well, obviously you gotta cover up that intake. And, bro.
Where are these things?
They go to Turbski.
Turbos, there they
Oh
are.
my gosh.
Right here.
Yeah.
They go to
Oh, there's
Turbski.
room for a little bit bigger one.
76 is not bad.
I'm just saying, there is room. I think 76 is great, but there is a little more room down there. Wow, look at the alternator all the way up here. That's pretty cool. Radiators in the back.
Yeah, imagine having
look
to
at
change the alternator.
Alternator all the way up here.
Alternator go bad on that motherfucker.
Radiators in the back, intercooler in the front, or what's the...
So, turbo intercooling is all the front center
that's what I
rad
thought.
and a little bit on the right front. For the low temp circuit, the passenger side, this secondary cools transmission coolant, and that side's engine oil. So bulk coolant all in the front, then we overcool the others for the heat exchangers for
Fans in the
the
back. That's a big tire. How much tire are we
Right, that's
killing
a
with in
meaty
the
tire.
factory?
345.
345s. That's cool. This thing is the
What the
widest
heck?
tire Michelin makes.
Oh,
You always got to go all the way to the edge, you know?
yeah.
I like that, yeah. What's the biggest one you got? We'll take
That
it.
tire gotta
That's
be
what
crazy.
I'm talking about. And is this the biggest turbos on a production?
It is the biggest turbo on a production engine, and we put 2 of them on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Oh, wow.
about. Twin 76s, I mean,
The biggest turbo on a production.
a lot of
engine is
capability
crazy.
there. I know those 9s out
Now-
the box.
If I'm not mistaken, it doesn't include handmade engines. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say that doesn't include handmade engines like AMGs and Lamborghinis
But-
and shit like that.
There's a lot. Like
That's why they
76,
say
you can
production.
go deep 8s.
Fast.
On a dedicated drag car, obviously this does a lot more than that.
At least specific
You
Lamborghinis
want
and
to check out
shit
the
like
engine?
that is what I'm trying to say.
You see the turbos and everything else
Oh, yeah.
way better
Oh,
outside
wow.
the car. 'Cause it's
Oh,
more-
man. 5.5 liter twin
What the
turbo.
heck is this reservoir for? Earl?
That's oil.
Gosh dang.
So there's a 7.
Reservoir
That's the oil tank?
for Earl?
That's oil.
Gosh
Earl.
dang.
So there's 7 dry sump stages.
Oh, brother.
So there's 4 dedicated for each of the main bays.
Yeah.
2 handle the either head, front cover, rear cavity, and then the 7th is only to scavenge the turbos.
Okay.
Because the turbos are low and tight,
Yeah.
so they won't drain on their own, right? So we actively scavenge the oil directly from the turbos.
Yeah. And this transmission is beefed up compared to an
Yes.
Austin,
Yeah,
right?
gear ratios, operation-wise, the trans is the same as the Z06, but obviously everything that needed to be in there to deal with the torque has been beefed up or hardened for that.
Yep. And then same
That's
block
crazy.
as like an
Yep.
LT6, just bigger rods and pistons, or beefier rods.
So, if you want to look at it,
oh, frick. We should have known.
dude, this is my jam right here, dude. I talk engines all day. So, LT7, LT6. So, the biggest thing you see in the wrist pin, dude, it's a socket compared to the LT6.
So the wrist pin alone is
Damn.
way different.
Right.
The rod,
So the small end of the rod is really the only thing that's different, and the rod's 4.5 millimeters shorter.
okay.
When we dished the piston and with the combustion pressures, so the top of the piston went down, and we had to make the piston thicker. We had to move the pin board down to make room
Drop
for the heavier
compression
piston.
to like 9 to 8.
9.8 to 1.
Okay. You know how light this rod
Okay,
is?
so he back there.
What is it made of? Oh, yeah.
That's a forged titanium.
This dude, yeah, you know what he talking about.
8,000 RPM out the box. Love it.
But it's
It's
wild.
so tiny.
It's wild.
It is.
600 additional RPM to get to 86 in the Z06.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's huge. So every gram of this stuff was huge. So
Yeah.
this guy for combustion pressure, this guy for 8,600 RPM in the Z06.
Now we got our turbo here.
So it's a 76 millimeter mono scroll ported shroud on the compressor side, 67.
Bro, The turbo is hooked up
Mar
to
alloy wheel on the turbine side, and the whole Manny turbo end of this is a custom casting for this engine, for the
It had
GR1.
so
We wanted
like,
the
bruh.
turbo tucked up tight. Turbine
Had to
wheel.
be.
I mean, look, we're only a few inches from the exhaust valve,
Yeah, it's nice.
so turbo lag.
So
and-
if you try to replace the turbo, you gotta slap the turbo, which is this right here, on this. Damn.
energy right to the turbo. And with the Mar alloy wheel, we can handle 1030C inlet gas temperatures, which is stupid hot.
So the hot side housing is part of the.
You wouldn't settle for Bateman when there's Batman.
The manifold.
This is all one piece.
All one piece.
This is all one cast piece.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's a
Then we
board
got-
warner, right?
Yeah, it's Borg turbo.
And then we got the head. So
Best
what's
part.
the difference
Oh my
in the
God.
head casting versus the Z06 LT6?
So the two biggest things are combustion chamber side.
Fully
We
CNC.
added, the big thing is the volume up here in the Widow's Peak, as we call it.
Yep.
So with the Z06, this will all be decked as the head is.
Yeah.
So combustion chamber volume there. But the biggest thing is on the exhaust ports. So
That's what I'm wondering.
you
They
see
look
it's almost
uneven.
asymmetric, and these outer ports are turning inward,
Yeah.
and they're all turning downward, right? We're pointing it all to line up with this. So the head is an extension of this manifold.
Trying to guide it.
Right, and if you look at a Z06 one,
Shit.
these are evenly spaced, and in it, they're turning it up, right? Because we're going up into the equal length headers.
Yeah, that's interesting. So you got a bigger gap here. It tightens up on this side.
That's for length in conjunction with this, with the firing order, to get the pulses to the turbo, right? And as you see, these end ones, they're pulling the gas flow into the center.
Yeah.
So the Z06, we're doing the
Wow,
opposite.
hey.
We're turning it up.
They knew what they was doing when they did this. Well, they took their time.
These heads, dude.
I would argue maybe a year or two, or even when they first made the C8 platform, I would argue they was getting it ready for this.
But yeah,
Love
no.
the CNC machining.
The intake ports are 100% CNC'd. Chamber and the throat of the exhaust valves are
Shit.
also, dude, they look beautiful.
So they really turned you guys loose to make all
There
this
was no
stuff.
compromise.
Yeah.
If y'all wanna watch this full video, go to Cletus McFarlane page.
In the making. We're all
finna
kind of like,
skip
where's
some of
the
this stuff, 'cause I
ZR1,
really
you
wanna
know,
see him
and now it's
driving
here. It looks
I want to see what else you got to say though, cause I ain't gonna hold you.
Which
This
is
dude
part of the
talking that
1,000
shit.
horsepower goal.
man.
Our mission.
I can tell how excited you are about it, and it makes me more.
That boy Cletus plugged in.
Nice.
4.38.
Sick.
Dude.
And the other thing, which me and Turbo guys you appreciate, so we have active speed monitoring of the turbos.
Okay.
So we can use the turbos right up to the red line.
Oh wow.
You need no
Without blowing the fucking
torque at
engine.
3,000 RPM. Right, once again, in the base engine design, so turbo lag is reduced.
These are air to water, and then they run up to that front radiator.
Yeah, there's dedicated
Heat
low
exchanger.
temp circuit.
That's crazy.
Just trying to look at how we can mod it when we get it, you know? Let's check out his intake a little bit.
Yeah, the goal of this was to keep the air volume low. It's 60% less internal volume than an LT6. Different mission. Like
Wow,
the LT6 is all about tuning, right?
60%, yeah.
Right. So small, compact.
Yeah,
Obviously,
it's so
move the
small.
throttle bodies to where the intercoolers are.
Yeah.
Coming out.
That was cool. Dual throttle body.
Can we flip
Yeah,
it
let
up,
me
please?
Go for it.
Wait, what's it made out of? It's the lightest intake
Feels
I've
like
ever had in
glass.
my
It's
life.
composite.
Yeah.
Look, it's so light.
One back to back. That's tough.
We got, oh man, tall runner, low volume. That is pretty sweet.
Big ports.
We should
Definitely
be able
gonna
to
afford
light
it.
this. With the throttle bodies and the fuel rails, this is the lightest intake I've ever held by a mile.
Yeah, with two throttle bodies on it, you gotta definitely factor that
That's you know how they made it. It's
like
like
skeleton eyes, dude.
It's like it's pretty light. Well, can we go drive one?
Yeah, that's my boss over there.
Can we go drive one? All right. Well, thanks, man. It was great talking to you.
Oh,
I love
good
your
meeting you guys.
excitement about this
Yes,
stuff.
sir. They finna drive it.
Inspiring. It's contagious. You know, I'm more pumped now.
Brother. We're about to be the first
We got the
people.
white one
to
too.
rip it. Yeah, I knew you wanted that white one. Oh my Lanta. Traction control is off. This baby's in sport mode. Track mode. This is about to be the most incredible moment of our lives.
Yeah.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. Better turn the AC off.
Let's ride, man.
We don't want to waste any horsepower. Oh.
So we're just in sport mode. Look at this gray interior.
It's so sick.
Alright. Yeah!
Yeah,
Dang.
I'm hitting that motherfucker first rip.
She sounds nasty.
She feels good.
Oh! It's actually really fast.
Holy crap. Oh my gosh, this is
Here's the
awesome.
acceleration. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, she gets it. That's 140, 150, 160,
Bro.
140.
How? He's going 40 out the turn, bruh.
Oh, she gets it. That's 140, 150,
Oh my God.
160, 170.
Bro.
Why'd I say I'd man?
Bro, that motherfucker took off crazy.
Oh, she gets it. That's 140, 150, 160, 170.
Boy, shoot all this on an iPhone.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is the best day ever.
He going like 50 on the turn.
Oh,
That motherfucker pulling. Bruh.
brakes were good.
Amazing.
It's crazy because my car got to do all shit to make it to 150. It's not bad. Oh, they going now. 70 in a turn? They know what they doing, letting them drive these. They want them to buy that
It's
motherfucker.
such a good car. Watch the speedo.
I know.
We're doing 150 already.
That's crazy. 60, 70. That bitch gonna be crazy on the highway. I ain't gonna lie to
We're hitting 170 like it ain't nothing.
Bro, I still want that motherfucking 2019 ZR1. Bro, that motherfucker crazy. I can't remember what that. I want that motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
shout out Chevrolet.
All day.
How the heck are they letting us just do this type of live action?
That was incredible.
The bald eagles have landed.
Here's Cleet. So right about there, he's doing about $155, $157. That thing is absolutely incredible. That was the most amazing thing I've ever felt. I've never done anything like this, these racetrack deals. I thought I was gonna throw up there for a second. I had to get out. It is so fast and powerful. It's absolutely insane. Oh my God.
Yeah, that
I
motherfucker's
love it.
crazy. The looks, everything.
It's
It is a freaking
insane.
unit.
It's insane.
It's a freaking unit.
It's a lot of car.
It's a lot of car. I mean, she is getting down out there. And it's just...
Oh, they are going out there now. They got a guaranteed customer, I'll tell you that.
We are ripping these puppies.
I'm trying to see what's the highest he went. The fastest I seen him go was 175. And I don't see him go higher than that. Make this video too long though, man. Let's get to the conclusion.
The greatest of all time, and like to live up to that and be 1,000 horsepower and it's so awesome. Like I feel like this car really does it. So it's sick. Everything.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker look good. I think that's gonna be crazy when it comes out. That dude had been waiting all day for someone to ask him about the engine in that much detail. Exactly. Yeah. Y'all see what goes on in my background? Alright, man, we just gonna end it right there.